Yeah, what's up, man? It's your man James right here, and I'd like to welcome y'all to the I Just Think Different podcast. And I'm sitting here with the first exclusive interview that I'm doing. It's the interview series, man. It's just not just a regular podcast. We do interviews over here as well. And right now, I got my man Wahyo right here, and we about to talk about class of '85. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Class
sir.
of '85, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, class of '85 is nice. You know what I'm saying? It's a dope album, man. I really like it.
Mad respect, man.
Yeah, man. So let's just get right on into it, man.
All right.
You made this album. First of all, what made you name this album Class of '85?
That was like the hardest thing to do, to be honest. One of the hardest things to do was like picking the name for the album. Like I had a couple names. I ain't gonna. I would say them, but I might use them again in the future. So I kind of don't want to say them, you know. But I had a couple names for it. The play Class of '85 just sounded dope. Like just the word play on the Class of '85. As you know, I was born in '85. Just saying, like, you know, Class of '85, like this project represents, you know, all my '85 babies, basically all my '80s babies, you know. Like it just like, cause it it kind of resembled the music that we came up with during like our teenage years, you know, when we really started really listening to music, you know, like during that Jay-Z, DMX, early Kanye, during that era, that Common, like during like that from like 98 to like 04, 05, you know, when we really started really listening to music to where we could really dissect it and listen to it for what it is instead of just hearing a beat and some words and being like, oh, that's cool, that's nice, that's dope. Like when we really started dissecting music, to me, was around that time. And that's what I kind of captured with Class of '85, you know, was that
that,
you know, to bring it today, like, you know, this the shit we grew up on, though. Check this shit out. The shit we came up on was dope as fuck, you know.
Definitely, man. That Rough Rider stuff, man. That definitely was that was era. That was that '99, man.
No,
that '05 was probably like the last piece of it, man. That was it.
Got that Rough Rider tatted on my arm.
Oh, see. Yo,
yeah, 05 probably was the last, man. Real shit, man.
It was. So you produced this whole thing yourself?
Yeah, I produced every track. I got GT, shout out to GT, crazy dope. I got him playing bass on Good Morning. And Bombs was actually produced by me, my cousin, and by Spliff. They gave me ideas on that beat. So I definitely give them credit, you know, because they helped me out on it. But besides that, every other track was like done everything by me, though.
All right. So why don't you welcome to the Dope Show, man? Tell us about the Dope Show.
Welcome to the Dope Show. Actually, a previous version of this song, Welcome to the Dope Show, was like totally different, bro. Like the beat was different. Only thing that was different was, I mean, that was the same was the hook. The beat was different. The verses was different. But then I ended up doing the beat that you hear down on Welcome to the Dope Show. I did that beat, and when I did that beat, it was like, yo, this sound way more of like an intro beat than the previous beat. What the previous beat sounded like. So when I did this, the new beat, it was just like, shit, I might have to rewrite this whole song and shit. And so I basically rewrote the song, and it sounded dope as hell, but it still didn't sound like it was finished to me. So that's when I went back and put in that NWA sample that you hear in the hook. That I'm the dope man, yeah, boy, where Coda Road. I had one that got that and implemented that in there.
Yeah.
Right. Welcome to the Dope Show, and it just sounded like it just sounded complete. It just like, you know what? That was the icing on the cake I was looking for.
Yeah.
And it just came out dope, yo. And that's why I called it Welcome to the Dope Show, because this is a dope ass show y'all finna experience.
And right after the Dope Show, it goes right into a Good Morning, man. So
yes, sir. That's my number 2. I call that's my We Don't Care, yo. That's my We Don't Care of the project, yo. When I say what I mean by that, that's We Don't Care was number 2 on Kanye West College Dropout album. And to me, that was like one of the best number 2 songs on the album. To me, like, We Don't Care to me is a staple number 2 song, like a staple song to come second on the project. And I feel like Good Morning was like my We Don't Care, like it just sounded so dope and so soulful and so good to be a number 2 track I put on there. But actually, a little story behind Good Morning. When I did that beat, I gave that beat actually to Biz, bro. Like, that was Biz's song. And it just took him a long time. It took him a long time to write to the track. And so, he just wasn't writing to the song, So I was like, you know what? I'm about to write to the song. And I started writing to it. And as I started writing to it, it started turning into a dope song, So the more I wrote to it, the more it started taking a life of its own. So when we realized what we had, we was like, you know what, we just gonna roll with this. And he was like, shit, for sure. Like, that shit hot anyway. Like, shit, it might have, And Spliff hopped on this, Spliff singing, looking shit, singing that, and everything is all right.
Yeah. Man, so how you start your mornings, man? What's a good morning to you?
What's a good morning to me?
Yeah.
Man, waking up, and honestly, waking up, bro. Honestly, I'm gonna keep it 100. If you wake up to see another day, any day above ground is a good morning, yo.
It's a good morning.
Ground. If you able to wake up, yo, that's a good ass morning. You feel me?
Definitely, man.
That's enough for you to, have your positive mind and be enough for you to, move forward. Definitely.
So what bombs about, man? Bombs, like bombs over Baghdad, or bombs coming out your speaker, man? Bombs going through, and the sound.
Bombs. That's exactly what it is. It's a fucking bomb, yo. Exactly what it is. Bomb. Like, that shit crazy coming right off the speaker, yo, right in your face, But bombs, that shit, that beat, I was co-produced by my cousin and by Spliff. Like, the way the snares be like chopping up that da 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 da. That was actually Spliff idea, like a Spliff and shit. And you can hear like a lot of shit in the background on bombs, like a lot of gunfire and war sound and this shit. That's actually a sample from the Forrest Gump movie when shit hit the fan when they was overseas, like in Vietnam, something like that.
Yeah.
That shit hit the fan and, the war, turned up. That's actually that sample from that movie in there. That was actually my cousin idea, my cousin Jay. He the one that came up with that idea to put that in the beat and shit.
Ooh.
Everything else is me and shit. But yeah, they came up with 2 crazy ideas that really stood out in the song and shit.
And brought it all together.
Yeah, dog, it's crazy how all them ideas came together on one song and it just turned out so dope, bro.
So what's bombs to you, man? What's your mood on bombs? Like, what you feel when you giving bombs?
Bombs, I'm just talking my shit, bro. Like, I'm really on talking my shit, letting my nuts hang. Just letting these niggas know, like, look, I'm here, nigga. And that's the type of shit y'all finna have to, this the type of shit y'all gotta get used to, yo. Every time I drop, it's gonna be a motherfucking bomb like this. So be prepared, basically, you know.
Yeah.
Like bombs are just me talking my shit, just getting my shit off, you know. They just, you know, you need that track where you can just talk your shit and just stick your motherfucking chest out and just let niggas. That's that track right there, yo.
Let people know what time it is, man.
Definite, yo. Most definite, man.
Now here go one of the favorite tracks right here, man. Crown. Tell them what that crown about, man. See, you just this the first feature of the album.
Yeah, Crown featuring Biz and Spliff. Shout out to them. Spliff actually, before we get too far in it, Spliff has something to do on damn near every song, even if he's not, you know, listed. Spliff has something to do on damn near every song. So shout out to Spliff, most definitely, yo, and shout out to Biz because he killed it, yo. But Crown, I was doing the beat one day. I actually heard the sample and shit on like an ESPN commercial. It was like an ACC commercial, some shit like that. And I heard the sample, and I'm like, damn, you know what? That shit sounded like it got potential. So I ended up Shazamming it with my shit to figure out what song it was. And I ended up downloading, you know, checked it out and was like, oh hell yeah, I'm finna chop the shit out of this.
Yeah.
I chopped it up, made the beat, and it's crazy because when I made the beat, I instantly knew like, oh, I gotta get Biz and Spliff on there, and I already had it like arranged in my head and everything. Like, yep, I'm a rap here. Then Spliff go in the first verse, then the hook go come back, then I'm a rap. Then Biz go in the second verse. I already knew how like it was arranged and everything. Like we just got to write to it, and that shit came out exactly how I envisioned it, man. Dope. And if you haven't seen the video, check out Crown video on YouTube too. It's crazy, yo.
Yeah. What tell us about the video, man? Tell me about the concept that came up behind the video and what made you get into that.
The concept behind the video, really, we just wanted like some art. We wanted like art, graffiti. We wanted that to be like the backsplash, like the background. So that's what we had there, like the shots up at the dub and shit. We did the shots there. And then actually we were supposed to go do shots at the skate park because it was like all type of like a lot of graffiti and stuff like that. But when we went up there, it was under construction shit. A lot of shit was like being rebuilt and stuff. So we had to actually come up with like a motherfucking other shot, some more scenes like right off the bat because the previous one that we had scheduled, you know, we had to basically reschedule because that shit was getting rebuilt. So we ended up going to the homie Tank. Shout out to Tank too. Shout out to the homie Tank because he let us see his t-shirt shop. And we started shooting up in there. We had shot like in the back of there and stuff like that. But it was really, man, it was like a guerrilla style shot, bro. It was shot guerrilla style, man. Like it kind of, we just, you know, if we seen something dope, like, oh, let's shoot that. Let's put that in the video. And, you know, Crown was like my first video, so it was kind of more of like a test run for us, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, Crown was more of a test run. But, I mean, it came out dope to me, too. So,
I feel like you got a crown after crown, man? You feel like you crowned up?
No, I ain't going to say I got the crown, man. I don't want to be like, oh, this nigga too cocky. He just dropped, think he got the crown. It's like, I'll let the people decide right now.
Yeah.
I'll decide now, but don't expect me to stay this motherfucking mellow either, yo.
Man, see that lead right into that chitty chitty bang bang, man.
Man, that's one of man. I love that track right there. Shout out to first and foremost, shout out to Soul. Shout out to Mama Soul. Because if it weren't for Mama Soul, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang wouldn't even be a song, bro. Like that was like Soul. That shout out to Soul for that.
Yeah.
She was over here one day. I'm playing beats for her and stuff, you know, going through tracks, you know, and that beat come up, but the beat wasn't done. It was just like the sample, just that It was just that, and it was like minimal drums and shit. That's all it was. It wasn't nothing else in the beat. And when I played it for her, I had stopped it and shit because I like, oh, that's a beat I was working on, but I don't know what I'm gonna do with it though. And she like, nah, play it. So I played it, and she like, don't do too much to this beat because honestly, this beat is already done. like this beat is crazy. Like
Yeah.
don't give up on this beat. So when she was saying that, I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna check into it. So after, you know, we chopped it up, gave her a couple beats. She had dipped out because she had more stuff she had to do. So I had ended up, you know, pulling the beat back up and start working on it. And it ended up, you know, coming out dope. Like, damn, this shit is dope, you know. Then I found that sample that want to do, you know, chitty chitty bang bang, a chitty bang bang.
Yeah.
That sample and stuff. I had put that over the hook, and then when I put that over the hook, it just, man, bruh, it
Brought
just
it all in.
that last puzzle piece. It just put it in. Like, it was like, oh my god, like, bro, this is crazy. And I was like, man, my boy J.A., he featured on there. I needed to put him on the song too, because I had to get him on the project because he had me on his project. So, you know, he put me on his joint. So I told him, like, you know, when I put my joint out, I have a slot for you. And I was just like, man, this is the perfect track for him to get his motherfucker, for him to get on there, talk his shit, do his thing, you know. And it turned out good. You know, it turned out good. I love that track, man.
Yeah. That would you say that's your favorite joint?
Uh, Honestly, it might be the Good Morning. I think it might be Good Morning. Good Morning
Yeah.
favorite because Good Morning, like everything I say in that is like stuff really pulled from like my life that happened. You know, like that's like a real. I open up a lot on Good Morning. You know, like everything I say in that is like real life shit. So that
That's
shit,
the song where you was talking about Wesley too, right?
yeah, most
Yeah.
shout out to man, bruh. Shout out to Wesley, man.
That's crazy, man. It's crazy how everybody say that that was one of the craziest hoods in Flint, man. And I just grew up there all my life, dog. It's crazy.
Man, it's like Wesley, he was man, that was the hood, still is though. But it was like shit, man. I love that motherfucker. That's where, man, my family from there, yo. Like shit.
Yeah.
Love that motherfucking hood, man.
So I want you with the double back feature, man, with the Biz and Spliff again, man.
Sir,
So you ran off the feature game after you got yours off on the first two.
yeah. I had to definitely incorporate the homies. I had to definitely incorporate the homies, man. I had to bring them, you know. Definitely had to. And I Want You was already a previous song with Biz on there. It was just me and Biz. And you know, Spliff heard it. And Spliff was like, man, I gotta touch this somehow, some way. So I let him get the beat, and you know, he put his verse on there, and it came back, and he killed it. I was like, oh my god, Spliff killed it.
Yeah.
But
What's the direction between I Want You though?
it was just a female song, you know. I just felt I needed a song on there for girls, for the females to listen to, you know, something that was, you know, lady oriented. And I ended up doing this beat, and it to me, it could be too different to somebody else, but to me, it gives it like that early '90s R&B feel, you know. And I hear a lot, I see a lot of women, a lot of women listening to like early '90s R&B and stuff like that, you know. And
Yeah.
so why I put that vibe behind this song, you know. It's already the vibe that they like, you know. It's a female track, so I just felt it gave it like a compliment, you know.
Yeah.
It was just woman oriented. I tried to, you know, I try to touch the all bases with the females on this one. So I hope they like it. If you do, put your hands up like you read Jetsons.
Man, now this right here, man, definitely my favorite joint. I ain't even gonna lie.
That star, huh?
Man, that's the Star Trek, man. Breath of fresh air, man. It's definitely felt like one, man. Like, yo, from the time the song come on to it end, yo. Hey, from headline, it's like we leave, man. Come on, man. Like that's
That boy, man, that boy was talking that talk on there, wasn't he? Yo,
man.
start,
Yo,
start out this life we lead, man.
yeah, definitely, man.
He was talking that talk, man. But yeah, breath of fresh air. Honestly, man, that that song, bro, breath of fresh air was first done probably back in like 2012, bro.
Nah, man.
People don't even know that, yo. But it wasn't this though, you know. Like it had basically it had the backbone, had the skeleton of this, but it wasn't this song though, you know. Like
Yeah.
this way updated, up to date version of it, you know. But Breath of Fresh Air first started probably back in 2012. I recorded it at the homie AP crib. Shout out to AP. He just did some tracks on Jay Mill's new project, man. Y'all should go check that out, man. Definitely shout out to AP. But yeah, I first did this track over at his crib. He recorded it. And yeah, then it's just always like from then till now, I always kind of updated it, added stuff to it because I felt this was like the first song I ever did. Even though I recorded plenty of times before that song, I feel that was the first song I ever did that was like my song. Because it was, I did the beat, I wrote to it, and it sounded so complete and so real, you know, like it felt like a real song. So I always call Breath of Fresh Air like my baby, you know. So I
Yeah.
was put my project out. Whenever I put it out, Breath of Fresh Air will definitely be on there, you know, like I'm bringing my baby with me, you know. And as I updated and kept updating it, it just started getting that vibe, that good feel, you know, that breath of fresh air. That's what it started sounding like. And I went and grabbed This Life We Lead and put him on there because if you listen to his music ain't nothing but a good vibe, you know. It's a
Yeah.
share, you know, it makes you feel good, you know. So I felt he was perfect to go on this song, and it turned out beautiful, you know. It turned out beautiful. I love it, man.
It's definitely my favorite track for sure, man.
Yeah, I love Breath of Fresh Air. Like that track will always be special to me, man. Always.
Once again, it's a I Just Think Different podcast, and we sitting here with your man Wahyo, man. We
Yeah.
talk about Class 85, new album that just dropped. You can check that on Apple Music right now. You can check the video Crown out on YouTube right now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right now, he about to tell you about church shoes, so go ahead and tell him about it.
Man. Church shoes. Now, this right here is one of my favorites too. Actually, all the tracks is one of my favorite. Like I got 9 favorite songs on the project, bro.
Oh, it gotta be.
But church shoes, man, of course, featuring Spliff and Biz again. As y'all know, them is the homies, yo. Them is the homies, yo. If y'all see me, y'all see them. So shout out to Biz and Spliff once again, yo. Um, Church shoes, that track, when I did the beat, man, I already knew that it was like, oh man, this is shit, man. This shit gonna be crazy. Like, cause I could already just hear it, you know. So I finished the beat up. And when I finished the beat up, as I was working on the beat, you know, words was coming to me and stuff. And I just, you know, keep just, you know, saying I'm fucking around with them in my head while I'm working on the beat. And the more you say stuff, the more you start to remember it, you know. So I
Yeah.
just actually formulating the whole verse. And so by the time I got done with the beat, I had actually a verse to it too, you know, just from me just saying stuff, just keeping, you know, going over it, remembering it. And so Spliff came over one day and I had the beat done. I had that verse in my head. So I was like, man, I want to put this down right quick just to see how it sounds. So we loaded up the beat. I got, you know, got on the headphones and everything, got ready to drop the verse. I did the verse. And when I did the verse, I kept going. Like, cause basically that hook and way too gone, so far up in my zone. I was just saying that at the end of my verse, just as like some ad lib shit at the end of a verse. So Spliff kept it. He took it home, put his stuff over the hook, and actually made a real hook, and then put his verse on it and brought the hook back after his verse. So then he brought it back to the crib, and when he played that, I'm like, yo, this shit actually starting to sound like a real motherfucking song, bro. Like, nigga,
Yeah.
starting to really come together. So Biz got on it, and it was God, bro. Like your church shit together, man. That can't flip. That flip a lot to do with these tracks, man. Like man, church shoes is the shit, man. That's my shit, bro. It sounds so hip hop too, bro.
It do.
I love it.
How you go from church shoes straight to Amazing Grace though, man? The final song of the album with Els.
Oh man, shout out to Els, man. We got so much history, man. That's my heart right there, yo. Definitely shout out to LNS 810, man. Go check him out, man. Crazy. But Amazing Grace always sounded like the outro to me. Just the way, I don't know why. It always had like, it sounded like that should be the last song that people hear. It always sounded like that to me. Like that if they be left with anything, they need to be left with this. It's just that's just the way it felt to me. And I put L's on there because, as you could tell, the beat is it got kind of a slow tempo, you know. And I feel L's could really, really style and steez on that, because if you know L's, he is really like versatile, like he don't have just one style, which a lot of people don't have just one style, but L's, he really, really have like a wide range of what he could do, that I felt that putting him on there, he would really, really just like get his shit off, and he did, and basically that's what's the concept behind that, it just felt like it was like the beat felt like it was an outro beat, like an ending, the thing to end it, the closing curtain beat, and I had to put my boy L's on there because I knew he was gonna get his shit off, man. And everybody on the project is people I have done music with like literally forever, like I have been doing music with these people for like 15 years or longer, so everybody on the project is not nobody who I just went and grabbed or somebody who I like, oh, they sound dope. Nah, these is people that I really, really grew up with, like people that really like they are really my heart. So I had to definitely put everybody who's on the project on the project. It was a couple more people who I wish would have been on the project, but trust me, they would definitely be on the second one too. On the next,
You got to put them on that bonus, man. The Rhea with the bonus cut, deluxe. Put them on the deluxe, man. You got to hit them with the 85 deluxe, man.
class of '85 reunion.
Yeah. See, there it is, man. There it is, the reunion, man. 85 reunion, dog.
Yeah, that'd be dope, bro. That's a dope idea, man. Like,
Yeah. See, you get it here first. I just think different, man. That's why.
shout out to different podcast. You did just hear it first, yo.
Man, straight up. Man, that whole you got 9 tracks though, man, but they flow almost in a sequence, man. Like I said, the title one that you came up with these, you could just name them straight off, man. Welcome to the Dope Show, to a Good Morning, to Bombs, Crown, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, I Want You, A Breath of Fresh Air, Church Shoes, and Amazing Grace, man. It's crazy how the end of it plays into church. You know what I'm saying? With a graceful type of vibe. You see what I'm saying? Like it all come together as like completion.
That's crazy, bro, because I did not think of that, bro. Like, damn.
Right here.
Hey, that's fitting stars, like stars and stuff align for you, and you don't even be knowing, bro. Because that's crazy. It do, like, that shit do play into that, like, Church Shoes, Amazing Grace, like, Breath of Fresh Air. That's damn, bro.
Yeah, man.
That's dope, yo. That's dope as fuck, man.
See, man, that's why I just think different, man. That's why I said, man, Wahyo class 85, man. That's what we do.
Oh, yo, y'all go get that, yo. Spotify, Tidal, iTunes, Apple Music, YouTube Music, Pandora, wherever you can download music. Type Wahyo,
Streaming.
AHYO class of 85, yo. Y'all go love that shit. Trust
Man,
me.
tell them about your social media, man. Where can they find you at?
Oh, man. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, at Wyeezy, WHYEAZZY. SoundCloud, Wahyo Music, WAHYO Music. You could just I'm everywhere. Just type in at Wyeezy on basically any social media and I'll pop up. So definitely, yo.
Class 85, man.
I just think different podcasts too, yo. Thanks for having me, man.
Hey, man, no problem. Thanks for stopping by, man.
So we had to do it, man. Like I said, I have fell asleep earlier, but we on it, yo.
Hey, we on it, man.
Yeah, man, most definite, yo.
We got it done. I appreciate you for coming through. And I appreciate the album that you blessed us with 9 tracks.
Yeah. It'll be more tracks on the next one, yo. People were saying, like, man, that the selfish side of me wish there was more songs on there. I'm like, yeah, man, I had to test the waters first,
Oh, man, it go fast.
I had to stick my toe in the water, Now I'm like, I like this. This shit warm,
Are you ready?
Right now, I might cannonball this bitch next time, yo.
So what you got a early release for 2021, man? What's going on?
I definitely am already working on new music. Definitely, like it will be something released in 2021. Expected around August.
Okay.
Hey, not that's not a promise, but that's what I'm shooting for around August. But sometime in 2021, it will be a new project from Wahyo, definitely, and it's gonna be crazy. So definitely be looking out for it. If you like Class of '85, you go love the new project.
So let me ask you this, man. If it wasn't for COVID, and this was a COVID-free situation, and we was able to do whatever we want to do,
Mm.
what song would you want to perform in a club?
Honestly, in a club, I have to want to perform Bombs, bro.
Yeah.
I have to want to get on there and just, can I talk my shit?
Why not?
I want to perform Bombs, but honestly, I'll perform any one of them motherfuckers, dog, because they all feel a certain type of way, and I'm gonna get in that mode, get in that moment, and the rest go happen. History go happen, man. But in a club though, I have to go with Bombs, man. And definitely in Crown. Bombs and Crown. Because Crown, that shit just gets you hyped, man. The beat, when the beat come on, that shit got so much energy. So it'll be those two, definitely.
What was your true motivation behind the album, though? Got Birthday Boy back there.
The album, the cover art.
Yeah.
Honestly, I always liked the albums that had like old school pictures and old school stuff like that. That was always my favorite. And I was like, when I do my project, it's gonna have something. It's gonna be some type of old school picture, of me or of somebody in my family or something like that. So I came across this picture and I laughed at it because of the way I was looking on there. Like I got my sister on one side, I got my cousin AJ on the other side. My grandparents, they all looking at the camera smiling, and then you got me in the middle looking crazy as fuck, and I just thought it was funny, and I just thought it'd be like real catchy for people, I just thought if people saw that picture, it'd kind of catch their eye, it'd grab their attention. So that's why I went with that, definitely. And I like it too. I think it's dope.
Yeah, man. How is it received from your family? I'm shouting it out, man. Like, yo,
they like it. They love it. My cousin AJ, he gave me shit about it though.
I remember AJ.
Huh?
I said I remember AJ.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, most definite, bro. Yo, yeah, Jimmy, he dog.
Yeah.
AJ.
Hey, when we trying to order eyes, man. Trying to order eyes, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly where I went back to. Like, man, yeah, we go way back to y'all. We ain't just meet up. I've been knowing a homie for about 15, damn near 20 years, yo. Like, me and a homie go back, man. That's my dog, man. I Just Think Different podcast. Shout out to him, man.
Yeah, man. That was them times, man. That's
Bro.
an experience.
Yeah,
Not too many people know about that, man.
They go back that far. They probably think we just met a couple years ago. Like, nah, bro. I've been since I was a teenager, a young teenager.
13 type.
Right, I swear.
For real, man.
Hit me up on a project. As soon as he seen the cover art, he texted me and shit. Was like, "Oh, so you just go black our eyes out?" And I just bust out laughing, yo. Like,
yeah.
But he was just fucking with me though. He was like, nah, he gave me congratulations and everything. But nah, I mean they like it though. They like the cover art. They think it's dope.
That was a dope concept. You know what I'm saying? To black the eyes out and everything, and then just keep you pure.
Yeah, I actually got that well, a lot of people will know, some people probably won't know, but I got that from Kendrick Lamar from his that Good Kid, Mad City project.
Mm-hmm.
He had the picture of him with his family members or whoever was holding him. Their eyes was blacked out and stuff, and I thought that was so crazy. So
Right.
I definitely took that. So shout out to Kendrick Lamar for inspiring me.
What you think the meaning is behind the blackout eyes, though? From your perspective.
From my perspective, I don't know. I guess it's because it's like it's my project, so y'all looking into my. You know, they say the eyes are the window to the soul. You know, so it's like I'm kind of giving you a little bit of my soul on this project. You know, so I could go. I ain't really think of it. I'm just kind of like fishing. I'm grabbing for straws right now. But no, I mean, really, the reason I did it was basically mainly because I wanted to do the Kendrick Lamar cover. You know, that was the reason I did it. But it really ain't have no meaning like that behind it, though.
What you think Kendra's meaning was behind it?
Shit, I don't even know, man. That boy's so intricate, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
His mind's so intricate, dog. I don't even know what his mindset was behind it. Man, I have to ask the homie. That's the only way, because it's like trying to think about it. That boy, he get real deep, man. He get deep. So
on some future projects, man, are we gonna hear something from you and Mama Soul on that joint? Yo?
oh, most definite, bro. Most definite.
You got something in the can already that you know what I mean? You teasing?
That's one person who I wish was on this project, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mama Soul, yo. Like, oh my God, I wish she was on this project.
Well, you gotta hit that deluxe, man.
Man, I swear.
Hey, you just re-hit him with the deluxe, man. About a month and a half, right before Christmas, hit him with that deluxe, man. Going into 2021 with the, you know what I mean?
Yes, oh man, me and Soul, we finna have something crazy, bro.
And her soul go get in there, man, and her spirit's gonna be uplifted, man, and she gonna be still push, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Like I say, Soul is just a beacon of light, man. Anytime y'all can have a chance to converse with Soul, do it, man, because she drops gems all the time, yo.
Definitely real.
Real.
Definitely real, man.
Where?
All right, man. Well, I appreciate you for coming through. Once again, it's the I Just Think Different podcast.
For sure.
I Just Think Different podcast. You know what I'm saying? Remember that. I think different. You think different. We think different. And this is the podcast where we do that at. And it's my man, Wahyo. We was talking about Class 85. You make sure you go ahead and download that on all streaming platforms. You know what I'm saying?
Everywhere.
And make sure you check out the video on YouTube, Crown. You know what I'm saying? That's featuring Spliff and Biz.
Yeah.
And there's more content coming. So, you know, be prepared. You know what I'm saying? It's just the first step, you know what I'm saying, of many thousands of steps. You know what I'm saying?
This the beginning, yo.
Yeah. All right, man. I'm going to get out of here. And I'm going to check you on the next one, man. Appreciate you for coming through.
Oh, for sure, man. Thanks for having me too, bro. For sure.
Hey, no problem.
All right, bro.
All right. Yeah.